Every child becomes an adult, maybe not mentally, but physically. Some are taught right from wrong, while others are permitted to get everything they could want without consequences. For me, growing up was a lesson. If I participated in a wrongdoing, my parents or someone of higher authority disciplined me. I had to learn how to accept the consequences and become a responsible citizen. In today's society, people have fallen away from accepting responsibility for their actions, and many are unable to teach others how to be responsible. Responsibility is the state or fact of being responsible, answerable, or accountable for something within one's power, control, or management. Responsibility is a word that everyone in every state, country, and continent should know and understand. The United States criminal justice system has slowly fallen away from holding people responsible for their actions by becoming lenient. You hear all these stories about celebrities, such as Lindsay Lohan not having to face consequences for felonies because of judges issuing lenient sentences. She was the little redhead in Parent Trap who was supposed to stay sweet and innocent, but when Lohan became a part of the Mean Girls, she turned out to be a total druggie. The 21-year-old was chasing a former personal assistant and was forced to pull over by the police. Lohan was charged with 2 felony counts of cocaine possession, transporting a narcotic, 2 misdemeanor counts of driving with a suspended license, and driving under the influence. By her actions, we can see something has seriously happened to Lohan, but the criminal justice system did not place a consistent sentence according to her actions. The most disturbing case is against a 16-year-old boy named Ethan Couch. Couch killed 4 innocent people, placed one in a coma, and paralyzed another, and yet was only given 10 years of probation and required to attend rehabilitation. Some individuals might argue that it is the parent's responsibility to decide what happens with the child. While parent involvement is a major part of the juvenile court outlook, the parent or guardian must enforce rules set by the judge. If a child commits a crime, the judge might let him go with just community service and no jail time. If the child keeps committing crimes over and over, the parent will soon lose control of having their child under their care. Parents are supposed to instill a sense of right and wrong in their children and then keep up the due diligence necessary to make sure they don't veer off that path. If you look back into Ethan Couch's life, his parents let him drive at the age of 13 and allowed him to drink alcohol whenever he wanted. When Couch was 15, he was found in the back of a pickup truck with a naked, passed-out 14-year-old girl. While Couch's parents pay a lot of money to keep him out of prison, Couch is spending time in rehabilitation that is paid by the taxpayer. Again, this is leniency and intolerable. In the world today, responsibility and accountability has been damaged in the criminal justice world due to leniency. We are to hold ourselves to personal responsibility. In Galatians 6:5, the Bible says, "For each will have to bear his own load." Also, in 2 Corinthians 5:10, Paul states, "For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each one may receive what is due for what he has done in the body, whether good or evil." Paul does not say the parents will take the fall for the lawbreaker. He says each one, we, will appear in front of Christ for what we have done. God is not going to be lenient on us for all the sins we have committed here on earth. Therefore, we might as well start learning how to be responsible instead of allowing leniency, because when we sit in front of God on Judgment Day, we are going to be held accountable for every single action we have performed on this earth. Leniency is not helping anything or anyone, Christ follower or unbeliever. So step up and take responsibility. Help me tell everyone that what the government is doing is not okay. Reach out to your senators of the state, reach out to your community, and take a stand against leniency in the justice system. If one does not take the appropriate action, leniency will keep pursuing its role and America will not be the leader she once was. Plain and simple. So take that stand.